Today, let's talk about a headache that so many businesses share. I'm talking about that slow, expensive, and just plain frustrating world of paper-based operations. We're going to dive into how you can finally transform that manual grind into a smooth, digital powerhouse.
So let me ask you something. Does this feel familiar? Piles of paper everywhere, logbooks that are overflowing, that constant feeling that you're just trying to keep your head above water. If you're nodding along right now, you're in the right place.
You know, that feeling has a name. We call it the daily manual grind. So let's break down what that actually looks like and what it's costing you. And here's the thing, this is a universal problem. It doesn't matter if you're a small business or a massive corporation. These hurdles are pretty much the same for everyone. It's that endless cycle of manual logbooks, forms that have to be filled out over and over, and of course, the delays that always seem to pop up because of it. And just look at the kind of tasks we're talking about here. This isn't just minor paperwork. This is the lifeblood of your facility, right? Things like who's coming in the door, if your staff is on time, tracking deliveries, handling service requests, and keeping security logs. These are the critical functions that are so often stuck in the past. And the consequences? Well, they're pretty severe. Wasted time is the big one, of course, but that always leads to higher costs. And when you're entering things by hand, human errors are going to happen. That means you get missed records, and here's the real kicker. Management has almost no real control, which means you're forced to make important decisions late, or even worse, with no real data to back them up.
Okay, but what if there was a turning point? A way to actually break out of that cycle for good? Well, that's exactly where a digital solution comes into the picture.
And that solution is the Security First Digital Platform, or SFDP for short. The idea at its core is actually really simple. It's one single central platform that's designed to digitize all of those critical everyday things we just talked about.
So, how does it all actually work? You might be thinking, this sounds complicated, but the path to a simpler, more efficient system is surprisingly straightforward.
It all really boils down to 3 simple steps. First, you capture the data. All that info from visitors, staff, and deliveries gets logged electronically, right at the source. No more paper. Second, you simplify access. Tools like QR codes make grabbing that data instant. No more digging through filing cabinets. And third, and this is the real game changer, you gain visibility. You get real-time dashboards and reports that let you see exactly what's going on as it's happening from anywhere.
Now, that all sounds great in theory, but what about the real-world payoff? Let's get into the tangible results you can actually expect to see.
I mean, the transformation is pretty stark. On one side, you've got the chaos of paperwork, the constant delays, and just reacting to problems. And on the other, you have a streamlined digital operation. This shift means you finally get real-time control and you can start making proactive, data-driven decisions, which, by the way, directly slashes those crippling administrative costs.
So what's the actual return on investment here? Well, it starts with saving hours and hours every single week. That, of course, cuts your administrative costs. But more than that, you get real, actionable insights from your data, which means you can make faster, smarter decisions for your business. You know, if we boil it all down, the improvements really fall into these 3 buckets. It's all about saving time, reducing costs, and gaining a level of control over your operations that you just can't get with manual systems. It's that simple. So let's just focus on these 3 pillars for a second. Saving time, cutting costs, and gaining control. These aren't just buzzwords. They represent a fundamental change in how you can operate. Because really, the whole story comes down to this one simple truth. By digitizing your daily manual operations, you fundamentally reclaim your most valuable resources, your time, your money, and your control. The ultimate goal here is simple, but it's powerful. It's time to get rid of the manual grind for good. And so that really just leaves one final question for you to think about. Are you ready to stop drowning in paperwork and finally take back real, data-driven control of your operations?